Call that good. Ah, I'm fading away. Ah. Oh, that's awful. Oh. Screw it. Hold on. I got a better idea. That'll work. That looks a lot better. Whole lot better. Change the old. Bottom right. How about that? How do I flip it? How do I flip? Flip. No. Okay. Try and flip it here. Oh, I'm messing with colors now. Looks good to me. Sure. Oh. Sure. Oh my goodness. Move me over here. That'll work. Perfect. Right there. Don't even touch it. Beautiful. Oh goodness, it's black. Playing in the dark. Oh, that's beautiful. I can see the chat without having to... Alt tab.
You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale.
Vault 34.
Ages ago, long before I
Very
was born,
cool.
we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed
Good math.
Nellis.
Nellis?
Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Now that you know the story of our people. Gosh, over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. Now that you know the story of...
Sure.
Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old keeper Don... well... Whiskey and landmines don't go together, so it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything
That's
about
true.
us. Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. And at Nellis, we found it. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born, but otherwise, it's do as you will. Anything else you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the Waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit. That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops. Thank you. Our self-sufficiency is a point of pride. Anything else you want to know? All right.
I don't want to talk to him anymore. Go over to the building over yonder.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training?
I do not. Should I lie?
Don't apologize. Their care is my responsibility, but everything I know came from an old first aid field manual. I don't know what else to do to help them. So
Do I have any? of the gobbledygook. What was it? Survival? Science? Oh, medical. God dang it.
Yes, outsider?
Can do it now. Wasted $3 for that.
Yes, outsider? There's still patients. Were you exaggerating your knowledge of medicine? Even I would have known not to do that.
Okay. So head over this way. What?
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing.
Class.
The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some...
I've got love and hate.
Maybe you should check with him.
Man, I don't think I ever actually.
Hello. Hey. Hi.
Hi. Talk to this guy real quick. Okay. Okay.
Good work with those I started building a sonic emitter. If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. Our signal's too high for people to hear, so no...
Okay. Just teleport over there, Jesus. I can. Easy peasy. Head has exploded. Interesting. Okay. Easy peasy. Like nothing here. Bro's dead. Salt carbine, very cool. Oh, we got a star bottle cap. Thump, thump. Ah. Yep. Thought there was two of you. Where's the other one at? Oh, there he is. Marksman carbine? Easy.
I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Oh, I know. Okay, well I just fell in here. Okay. Oh, which one was it that I needed? That's what it was. Science. Speech.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
The fondest dream.
Sorry, no. Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady in the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say? It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast,
Get the
and
bread.
hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
You're a terrible person. I loved her, and you let her run right into our kill zone. Why didn't you stop her? Oh, my sweet, blameless Red. Curse the walls of Nellis. Curse our guns and isolation. Her blood is on our hands. Only if we stop shelling everyone who comes close will some good come from this tragedy. If you'll excuse me.
No, I need you.
Go to hell. Go to hell, outsider. Stay away from me. Go to hell, outsider. Stay away from me.
I will murder you. Right where you stand. To Lake Mead.
By order of Caesar, all visitors must...
Okay, buddy.
Alcohol. I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp. But you may
Okay.
bear...
I don't want to disarm.
Hello.
Where the heck am I?
Awe, are you ready?
Oh, okay, I see what's happening. I teleported into the fort. Fine. Why did it spawn me so far away? It's not... okay. Obviously, I'm the problem. It's over here. I see. Okay. Swimming so fast. That drowning? What was that? Oh, I see. Pretty sure Lake Mead is a lot heavier than this. Oh, I see. Underneath the wings. I got okay. Darn game. Here's one. I don't want to see what's in this boat. Lake Mead Cave? Going to the cave one of these days. What's happening? Do I need the detonator? Where is it at? There it is. Oh yeah. There it is.
Hey there. Back for... I just need some parts. That's a brilliant... Here you go.
Alright, well that was useless.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions
Oh, I know.
to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. Hey, I'd better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Sheesh. I really need that combat armor. I have a stealth boy on me. Go ahead and steal that. I don't. Okay. On the other side. Come on. Oh, frick.
Isn't that bomber a beauty?
You piece of trash. Hold on. Like it never happened. Hurry up quick. There we go. Beautiful. Can now survive stuff now. Solid, solid, solid. This way.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today?
Mother of Pearl.
What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll
The young
be there
ones.
when you need us. Don't get blown up.
Yeah.
Hello, friend. How can Mother...
Okay, then why do I need to be here? I no longer have to do the gobbledygook. There we go.
Thank you for visiting New Things.
Is it a penthouse? That's it.
Any progress with the boomers? Well done. The boomer's firepower may prove an advantage when the battle for Boomer Dam comes around. Your next assignment won't take you far. It concerns the Omertas and their den of vice, Gomorrah. As the decisive encounter between the bull and the bear looms close, my concerns about the Omertas have grown. I've never expected loyalty, mind you. A reliably underhanded tribe is just as constant to deal with as one that always runs true. But that's just it. Lately, the Omerta's cooperative silence has been deafening. Not a single complaint. They're up to something. The Omertas are fanatically loyal to each other. Still, among any group, one can find the occasional degenerate. Gomorrah's receptionist happens to be one. For years, she passed on whispers of what was taking place at the casino in exchange for payment. A few months ago, she clammed up. Odds are she's scared. But I've had no way of approaching her. Start with her.
Solid. Right.
Have you reconsidered our offer to bug Mr. House's data network? It could be of enormous medical value to us and could alleviate a lot of suffering. Really?
Oh my god, fine. You stop asking. Let's do the Helios 1. Helios 1. I remember why I needed the speech now. To get my first companion. That's what it was about. It's 75, and I'm pretty sure I got rid of the book. Was it? Science 75, and I got rid of it, didn't I? I did. It sucks. Oh, whatever.
Move along.
Oh no.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice. You look like you could use some protection. Lucky for you, I got what you need. My stock and trade? All kinds of easy-to-hide weapons for slipping into and out of casinos. They won't give you a second glance. Things guards can't spot when they're patting you down or checking for iron at your hip. Simple. You can't bring guns into the casino, that's why. They'll strip you to your fists. Sure, they say you get it all back when you leave. Me? I don't like being without a little insurance when it's my caps on the table. Take a look at these beauties.
What do you got? Brass knuckles. Speaking of, what is mine looking like? Oh, still good. Nope, don't need it. Where did you come from? Who are you? Is that you?
Some crazy days on the...
How are you talking to me from that far? Jesus Christ. Whatever.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns. You'll get these back on your way out.
Hello and welcome to Gamora. What can I help you with today? I sure do, but loose lips sink ships. All right, you look pretty trustworthy.
Oh.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know? All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it. Bye.
Alright, bet. It is dark in here. Can I not wait? Can't wait in this location. What?
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
Okay, buddy.
Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you
Okay,
start
buddy.
talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
About to lose your hair too, buddy.
I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass. You again. What the fuck do you want? I banged Lot's wife and licked her salty ass. The fuck do I look like? I'm the one asking the question. Now tell me why you've been dropping my name before I get...
I will murder him where he stands. Where does he live? Lower Brimstone? Apparently. Maybe not. Maybe it's the sweets. So dark, Jesus.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
course I can't do that. Oh. Okay. Chillax.
The fuck are you looking at?
Oh yeah. Sawed-off shotgun. No keys. Interesting.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room. Thief!
Probably shouldn't have done that. Just go back to before I killed these guys.
What the fuck are you looking at?
Bro, I will murder you where you stand. God dang. For a room key. This is safe. I just need to put more in the lock picking. This way.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun.
Need more lock picking. Apparently. Can I get my stuff back? Yes. Okay. Oh, let's go torture Mr. House.
Hey, if you've been able to bug... It looks like we started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing.
Well, finally, you can leave me alone.
Hey, no one but...
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. I've heard some pretty shit. I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain... I hear you've actually been inside Lucky 38. You're the first person who's been in there in as long as anybody can remember. It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the Strip were little more than warring tribes. The Omertas even had a big... Yeah, Kachino's a creep. I'll give you a key for some caps. Hazard pay.
I'm okay with that. Alright.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. Feel...
Oh, yes. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna loot all of his stuff. We're finna get into his room. Oh, I've made it. Feel like I'm about to see something I don't want to see. Garden of Siggy's. Ah. Easy.
You again? What the fuck do you want? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. You can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing. You want to come into a back room and give me a chance? Didn't think so. Much as I'd love to put my fist through your neck, Mr. House frowns on that kind of behavior. So it'd get me killed just as quick as that book. All right. I can't stop you, but I think we can help each other out. I know Not at Home and the NCR would be happy to get some dirt on the family. I can help you get that dirt, and you got me by the short hairs. Hey. Later. Hey, look who it is. My best buddy. Yeah, I hope you're looking to do some business. I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clarendon. At least that's what they introduced him as. Okay, you can find me here.
How do I get over there? That doesn't make sense.
I got kicked out of Ultra Lux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help? Kachino. Yeah, I've heard the name. Not sure why he'd send you to me. Is he helping out with room service or something? I'm a close friend of some of the family. A little bit of this.
What do I need from him? Right. I wasn't paying attention. Find out what Clannon does for the family.
Again. Hope you're... A little bit of this and a little bit of that. I'm a close friend. Kachino.
Well, that didn't work.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
No.
I don't see how that's your business. Kachino? Kachino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed. Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me. I guess if Kachino trusts you, I can tell you a little of what happened. It all started with a prostitute in here. Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood. That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of Jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
What?
Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that. All right. I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble.
Okay.
Business is good. All the families got money. Of course, Gamora's where the action is.
Gotta figure this guy out.
Good to see you again. Hope you're winning some money in here. A little bit of this.
You're not helping. Alrighty.
I got kicked out of Ultra Lux the other day. Man, that place gives me the fucking freaks.
I'm getting tired of being in here.
Find yourself a girl. Securitrons with faces like soldiers? Is this martial law or something? What the fuck?
I talk to these people.
And if I wasn't working
Okay.
right now, I'd show you a real nice time.
Oh yeah? Oh. Just keep trying until it works, I guess. Oh my god, I can't use those terminals, they're so annoying. You know, I'm not sure what to do right here. I'm just not gonna do it.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night. Finally, I had to let her out. What? My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week.
Oh! Hi! They were one of the tribes that... Mr. You have? I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you... The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know... I knew he was carrying a platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were... I knew all that. I know that's not true, because you still have a head. That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now. Of course you do. Sorry about that. And it's wonderful that you do. The platinum chip is the... Did I just say explode? Really? An army of Securitrons, upgraded no less. What a development. An army like that should be enough to defend Vegas from, I'm gonna say, anybody. Let me know as soon as you have the platinum chip. And Mr. House is out of the way. I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. That... And... No, any...
Okay, whatever.
Crocker can kiss my sweet republic.
Wait.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn... My deepest apologies for the slightest, but we simply can't have anyone waving... Please.
Alright.
Salutations.
Just getting information, I guess. It's just taking forever, though.
How may I be of service, sir? My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid. I don't think you'd have the stomach for it. Better look elsewhere.
I will murder you.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called. We at the... and...
I don't know. I'm just gonna leave.
Who wants to swim? Water's fine.
All right, ladies. Please remove your bra. All right, girls. Show's over.
Oh! Hi! If you're
Going to the Brotherhood, I guess.
He lives next to a brothel. Oh no. I've been in love with the same woman for 7.
Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley Ranch. Hidden Valley. Oh. Next to Good Springs? Is that a powder ganger? I haven't killed one of them in forever. Dunzo. Very cool. Oh frick. Oh frick.
They killed him.
What? You're all dead. More powder gangers. I'll take the ammo. Oh yeah. Let's go in there, I guess. Thought I could squeeze through there. Ah. Like they're all dead? What?
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Okay, buddy.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider, who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
Whoa.
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
Great.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right.
Can't fast travel from here, are you serious? Oh, buddy. Can I fast travel now? Apparently I went the wrong way. Wasn't even going to the right quest. Very cool. Very nice. Good enough.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Ha! Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you? Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers. Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be? You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn, I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life.
For sure, for sure. It's got the science. For shizzle, for shizzle. Wahoo! Heck is going on out here? Cool beans.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger? Gone. Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
Oh no!
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Okay, buddy.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
Sure.
In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Jolly G. Gash.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin.
Bro
I'm the
needs
head paladin of
keeps.
this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. And because...
You know, I don't want part of
you
this.
to say that. In which case, should you continue dealing with the Elder and find yourself beginning to see my point of view, I'll be around.
Yeah, I don't want to help you. Sounds like he's just trying to help.
Getting used to, doesn't it?
Bro's just being a negative Nancy. Yeah. I'm just gonna miss every shot. The heck are these things? Centaur? Thing is gross. Oh. A bomb went off here. What the? Oh, bro's in the ground. Bro is evolving, as his name says. Centaur blood. Take your power armor. Now that I weigh metric ton, I can't put it on. Probably because I need the training, right? What did Mo have? Nothing. I'm about to die from radiation poisoning.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on. You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the supreme commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopatha. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight. Help would improve the odds. Help might just make the difference. All right, if you're good enough at what you do to meet me in the village up near the peak, we can talk further.
What the heck
I'll
just
have a plan
fell?
by the time I see you, if I see you. Good luck. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to get up there than it will be for me.
Bro is fast. Gonna have to kill these guys, I guess. I think she's far. Okay. What are you doing in my screen? Okay. Probably gonna die here. Can I pull out my Pip-Boy? A light machine gun. That was a pain in the butt. Am I getting radiation? Oh, this is bad. I'm gonna go back to where I loaded. Hold on. I'm just gonna teleport. A lot easier. Hmm.
Welcome to Retcon Hill. I can answer whatever questions you'd like. Provide the relation.
Okay, I don't wanna. A achievement unlocked. That's lucky. Star bottle cap?
Valid facial pattern detected.
I guess I was supposed to do that. Okay. Great, I can come in the second floor now. Very cool.
Third floor access is for executives. Invalid.
30 seconds.
Valid facial pattern detected.
I know. I was just leaving. What?
Third floor access is for executives.
Which one gives luck? I don't have any. Well, how do I get out of here then? Yeah. Last one. Last one got blowed up. Easy.
Found the missing patrols, or was something else on your mind? They were all dead then. I suppose I'm not surprised. We have few friends in the world above, and many enemies. But we must turn our minds to other matters. When I sent out those patrols, I also sent 3 knights out on scouting missions. When the patrols failed to return, we assumed the worst, and sent a single communication to the scouts to hold position and maintain radio silence. I want you to contact those scouts and gather their reports. Like the patrols, they have devices on them that will enable you to track them. When you find them, tell them you're my representative and ask them if the bears are still hunting. That should get them to talk to you. Return when you've gathered all of their reports.
Interesting. Pretty high on radiation.
What do you want? And don't try anything funny. You speak truly, for it is unlikely that an outsider would know both the Elder's name and that passphrase. Very well. I've been observing the penal facility there in the distance for some time now, after having followed some rather disturbing rumors. The facility was run by the NCR for a time, but the prisoners overcame their guards and now use the prison as a base from which to conduct raids. What puzzles me is why these men have been allowed to run wild for so long unchecked. Why has the NCR not retaken this place? Give this to the Elder. My observations are all within. Perhaps he will have a better idea of what this situation portends.
Cool. Very cool.
Don't take another step if you value your life. For what purpose do you approach me? Strange that the Elder should send an outsider, but I suppose he has his reasons. My observations have mostly focused on the small town to the south of here. It was cruelly attacked, its inhabitants slain nearly to the last. That such an act could occur so far west is nearly unthinkable. The NCR has forces in all directions, and an outpost scant miles west from here. That they have not responded to this violence shows either an unwillingness or inability to properly defend their borders, which is telling. I've collected such musings in this report. Please take it to the Elder.
Very cool. Just gotta run a marathon right quick. Oh, frick. These things probably poisoned me, right? Yeah. Permanent red line on my screen. I'm finna die, aren't I?
Approach slowly, stranger. If you have... Then I am sworn to report. I've been dividing my time between the camps to the north and south of here. One belongs to the NCR, the other to a band of slavers known as Caesar's Legion. I was sure the NCR would quickly win, but that has not happened. Instead, the two sides have reached a stalemate, and only occasionally send skirmishers against one another. If I didn't know better, I'd say neither side is confident enough to push for a full victory. Which seems strange given the NCR's technological edge. In any event, I've recorded my findings in this report. Please deliver it to the Elder. I'm sure he will find the contents most interesting.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss? Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought. I'll have to review these in detail, but these reports have given me much to think about. Thank you, Outsider. You've become someone I can count on, so I believe I can share something rather confidential with you. I would like you to find the components we need to fix this bunker's air filtration system. I cannot overstate the importance of this task. See Senior Knight Lorenzo for the details. He's the one who brought the matter to my attention, and the only other person who is aware of it.
That's wrong, because I am too. You goofy. This place is so confusing.
Hello, Outsider.
Oh, you must be the Outsider everyone's buzzing about. Pleased to meet you. I'm Lorenzo, Senior Knight and General Handyman around here. So now I'm going to have your death on my conscience too? Great. You think you're the first person the Elders trusted with this? He sent 3 of our patrols out looking for those components, and they're all dead. I was the one who supplied the Elder with the location of possible sites where we could find the components, so their deaths are my fault. And now it's your turn. Well, don't say you weren't warned. I won't take the blame when you die horribly, but I can tell you're getting impatient. The items I'll need to keep the system running are a differential pressure controller, a reverse pulse cleaner, and several HEPA cartridge filters. At present, my best guess for finding the items would be to search any of the old vaults in the area. Those vaults were usually built much like these military bunkers, even using the same contractors in their constructions at times. I'll mark the vault's locations on your map. Best of luck to you.
Sure.
Hey.
Feel like I'm doing all their handiwork.